Why, hello, you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Big BTS Friday! How are all of you doing? So once again, all I am doing to pick these BTS Friday reactions is simply going to my comment section, reading the comments, and whichever comments get the most likes from subscribers, I'm reacting to those every single Friday. So keep the recommendations coming. What do you all want next? Let me know in this comment section. But for now, easily one of the most requested videos I have received is this song, which I don't believe I've heard. It is BTS's vocal line only. I'm not 100% sure, but I've been given a live performance link. It's called Lost. We're gonna check it out right now today. Please like the video. Please subscribe for more. It's what, a month until we get the new album? Ah! Anyway, let's jump into my first time ever reaction to BTS's live performance of Lost. Oh, I see 4 members. It might just be vocal line only. Look at the seriousness. Damn. Ooh, our boy is looking very serious here. I love that shared look. You get little moments like that in BTS's live performances all the time. You just catch them like looking at each other. They'll share like a little smile or just like a cuddle and embrace. I always love those little moments. Like, look at this. Yeah, our boys. Lose your path is the way to find that path. The way that they are rotating in and out from the center and matching the choreo is so slick. Look how smooth they're doing this. When it's time for one of them to take the front and center line in the vocals, they rotate in and out so effortlessly. Look at this. Look at the timing here. So good. Ooh, I like the tempo there. That's such a well-written chorus, because the song, like literally before we go into the chorus, JK literally says that cause sometimes you have to like, was it JK or Jimin? Sometimes you need to lose your path to find that path, you know. Sometimes you need to get lost to find that path, you know. And the whole song for me feels like it's about the idea of a teenager growing up, becoming like into adulthood and feeling quite lost in that journey and looking back at things they don't have anymore and feeling a bit upset about it all. They've mentioned it a couple of times, and then we're sort of seeing BTS say like sometimes you need to feel lost in order to find you. The symbolism in those lyrics, you know. I watched this and it was just stumbling and crawling and looking for some food, and it was looking for days, you know. And sometimes we need to walk down these paths, sometimes we need to have these difficulties, and we don't know why we're having them, but I believe that's the right path, you know. It's just beautifully inspiring words. These 4 match each other so well. Their synchronism is fantastic, not just in dancing, but in vocals. That rotation was so subtle. That was the most subtle one we've seen so far in this performance. Look how easy they made this rotation look. Ready? Look at that. That was so good. I think one of the areas BTS really shine is how different every single member sounds. You get, like, with a lot of, like, older sort of boy bands, like at least like the 90s sort of groups, you know, like most of the singers had a very similar sort of sounding tone, especially when they like harmonize. I always feel like with BTS it's the opposite. They wanted to have 7 guys who are going to have completely distinguished, identifiable voices and yet somehow work together. They opened up 7 different jigsaw puzzles, took out one piece from each of them, and somehow made a completely new picture. It shouldn't be possible. BTS made it possible. Beautiful high note from JK. Their choreo, along with their notes like this, by the way, unbelievably impressive. Unbelievably impressive. They're never for 1 second out of time. What a great song, by the way. What a great song. Did you hear Jimin's freaking note then? Oh my word! God, Jimin! Man, how? The thing is, BTS make me question so much. And they do it all the time. Like, how are they doing this? How are they doing these moves? How are they, like, bringing out, like, 15 different backup dancers and having this, like, perfectly timed and synchronized, flawless freaking choreo? How are they doing that? How are they doing that? And then, on top of that, bloody singing. You know, like singing while dancing and moving and singing. And some of you in the comment section were telling me that apparently like a classic practice for K-pop artists is to sing on a treadmill. And doesn't that just sound insane? Not the practice. The practice is a genius idea. But the fact that that is something that they master. If you think about just talking and like jumping up and down while you're talking, you know, like properly doing it, your voice is immediately going to switch up, right? And when you do vocal quivers, the idea of a vocal quiver is like when you're singing and you're like, the easiest way to replicate it is just to move your hand up and down on your throat when you talk, right? That's a quiver. But you have to like do that with your voice without your hand, right? Every now and then, you will notice some singers will like put their hands up here when they want to hit a quivering note and they might be having like a bit of an off day, right? And you'll see that. And that's something that, again, this is what I'm saying, that is something that is very hard to do. But the idea of running, jumping, dancing, moving, and hitting a quivering note whilst doing that is crazy. Because you need to balance your voice in a certain regard where you're going to be able to hit that note, change your... Because like when you're moving up and down, you're going to be changing that in your throat. And you can still do it. BTS just make it look effortless. They make it look so simple, so easy. They're out there dancing, such intense move choreo, but then hitting these notes brilliantly. And when you just highlight vocal line like this, that's when you really see it, right? Because you've got no rap, you've got no spoken parts. It's pure vocals, pure strong notes. And all the while with that choreo, and a song like Lost, it just shows it all. Because you have constant member rotation, you have them blending with the backup dancers, you've got all of them like having equal notes and equal vocal difficulties and gymnastics in this song. There's not one like weaker, more quiet part. It's just insane. It's insane how effortless they make it look. How easy they make it look. How they're able to all go out on stage and just be masters at their craft. Their voices are utterly gorgeous. The Jimin high note at the end was fantastic. The JK and Jimin like light back and forth we had on the bridge was stunning. Was absolutely stunning. And their voices were actually surprisingly close to each other, despite them having completely different vocal tones. And then Jin at the opening, where we saw that first shot, perfect. They could not have brought more than they did. They 110%ed this show and nailed it. Nailed it. My word, man. I don't know how they do it. I don't. I look forward to seeing them in person do this. I can't wait for their new album, and like I said, I will 100% be at their show in London, and I can't wait. Anyway, let me know what we're checking out next week. Where are we going from here? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support these BTS reactions. And yeah, that's it from me, my friends. That's it from me. As always, you will see me in the next video.